What's up, tubers? It's me, Chris, and I've got another great video for you. In this one, we are going to be replacing a glass screen protector on the iPhone 6 Plus. I'll tell you why we're going to be doing it right after this. Right now, I've got the Zagg glass screen protector on, and so far it's been a really good screen protector. I bought it when I actually purchased the phone and they put it on in the store. The only problem is that you have to be very careful installing a glass screen protector on the iPhone 6 or iPhone 6 Plus. And the reason is that the edges are rounded on this phone all the way around, and if you install it too low or too high, you'll get this issue right here, which is where air has leaked up into the screen protector, and it breaks the seal, and it doesn't look very nice, and it starts to leak all the way around, and just slightly right there you can hardly make it out, but there's a slight air leak there. So I contacted Zagg and told them that, look, here's what happened. My screen protector was put on by the people at AT&T, and they didn't put it on correctly because I got some leakage around the bottom and right around the edge. Zagg said no problem, send them paper shipping, they'll send me a new one out, and here's my new one from Zagg, and we're gonna actually unbox it, and let me zoom out so you guys can see what I'm doing, and we'll see what all we have in this envelope. All right, here is the return envelope. I do have to put postage on it, but that's okay. And I'll send this protector back to Zagg so I can get credit for it. Here is the enclosed piece for the iPhone 6 Plus. Here is the brand new glass screen protector, iPhone 6 Plus, 5.5 inch. And we're gonna be basically doing a swap for swap. Now let's zoom back in because you guys need to really be able to take advantage of what I'm about to show you. If you get into this situation, Zagg requires that you send back the old screen protector intact. And it can be a pain to get this thing off without breaking it because it's so very thin. So what you have to do is take your time and get around the edges. See how it's starting to come up? And just work your way around. It's already very brittle. And just slowly, easily start to get it up. And slide all the way around and keep working your way around the edge. And this is one of those great situations where my fingernails do come in handy, but just work your way around the edge until you can get it up and start applying an even amount of pressure. Just have to be careful that you don't break it. So this pressure should be fine. Applying it, and I'm going to actually get a better grip. Once you start to get it up, it's okay. Just take your time because this can be quite tedious stuff. And just be real easy with it, little bit by little bit, and it should come up no problem. And you can see the seal is slowly but surely breaking. Just take your time, work your way down, and it should pop off here any minute now. Just be cool with it because you do not want to break it. Pops right off. All right, now we got it off the phone. We're gonna sit it off to the side for the time being. We're gonna actually unbox the new one, and this came direct from Zagg. These run, I want to say, $40. I'll check the latest and greatest prices as always and put it in the video. But I think it is a great investment because, again, if you drop your phone and you damage this screen protector and not your actual screen for your device, the screen protector, as far as I'm concerned, has done its job. Inside the case, you get this packaging. You get a microfiber cloth. You get this statement from Zagg to register your product, lifetime guarantee, which is very nice. You get an alcohol prep wipe, which we'll use. You get the actual protector itself, and it's got a nice installation tab, and it's really easy to set up, and you basically press it down, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to clean this screen really well, and we'll be ready to do the application. I've got a couple of different things here that I like to use, and I always go over my device with tape. The device is off right now, and I just do that because I don't want the unnecessary distractions. I don't think that the device being on will hamper me putting the screen protector on or not, but I just like to make sure, and I'm just cleaning it very good around the edges, especially where this old one was stuck. because I don't need any kind of leakage or residue from that. So got a pretty good clean on that. Now I'm about to go over it with the microfiber cloth and try to get it as clean as I possibly can. Get all of the little odds and ends out of there. And I'll show you one last step that I like to do, or two last steps actually. I'm going around this edge really well because again, I had a protector on here and I want to make sure that any place where it's stuck before, that it'll re-stick with no problem like brand new. So I've got it pretty much clean. The next thing I do is I get my air, or if you got any compressed air, just to do the same thing. And last step I do is I get some Scotch tape, and I take the Scotch tape and I do a little circle with it like that, and I just put it on my finger and I go all over the screen to try to get any residue that may still be hanging in there. Once you've got it about as clean as it's gonna get, it's go time and you got to be ready to go. So I'm pulling this thing out and peel this layer first, avoid touching adhesive. All right, so we got it here. Everything looks good. Do a final spot check. We're going to peel this layer first. This is the adhesive side that I'm working with, and I'm just gonna basically line this guy up so that I have total coverage. And I'm gonna do this off camera because I want to make sure that I don't have any coverage issues this time around. All right, I dropped it on. I'm gonna let nature run its course, let it seal, and I'm going around the edge here, and I'm just using my finger to push out any air towards the top and making sure that I get a good solid seal, or as best that I can. And you can see the air bubbles in there, but that's okay because I'm pushing those out with my fingers. And I want to make sure that I get as much out as I can, because that will affect the seal on this thing. And it, like I said, it goes on pretty straightforward. Not a lot of issues with this one. Now I'm going to take this top cover off, and I'm going to use this microfiber cloth to mash out any bubbles. All right guys, so as you can see, I've got it on, but there's still some light leak right around the edges. If my camera will focus, you can see around the edge and around the bottom. So that lets me know that there's a bit of a fitment issue with the Zagg protectors. So you may want to be wary. I'm gonna wear this one for a while until I can get my iLume in. That's gonna be coming. So that'll be my protector of choice. But since this one was free for a lifetime, I went ahead and tried the second one, and it wasn't free. It was like, I want to say $5 to get it shipped to me, but I'm still having some of the same issues, and I've moved it up and slid it over, and it still got some of the same issues with fit and finish. So that's a bit disappointing. So just wanted to give you guys a real world ordeal that I went through installing this thing. Really easy to install. I think it's an okay product, but I can in good faith recommend you all spending money on the Zagg, because it doesn't hold the air out as well as some other glass screen protectors, because again, this whole side is full of air, and I don't think that it's gonna spread, at least not for a while, but it just bothers me that I do have that edge with that much air going around it, and it's still across the bottom, even though it's been moved up quite a bit. So there you have it. Comment, like, subscribe, let me know what screen protector you're going with on your device, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.